Hello and hi. Melissa here with a little art supply haul video for you. Seems to be a trend lately for me, but hey. Um, I went to the art store yesterday, as one does after a trip to the Art Gallery of Ontario because above ground art supply is right next door. And you can't not go to your favorite art store when you are in such close proximity. Anyway, I wanted to pick up a new, what is this, jar of the FW De La Rowney fluorescent pink acrylic ink because my current one is dangerously low. And I like to use this as, I can't even open it. Oh my god. Yeah. Cat's gonna get all covered. Like, you can see how empty that is. I can't even use the little pipette to pick up ink anymore, so I'm just gonna use this. Anyway, I'll use it up. But since I was there, I was like, well, let's get fresh fluorescent pink acrylic inks. What do you think about that, Knit? I also got, which is pretty fun, this ArtGraf graphite stick. It is water soluble. It's very chunky. It is soft. Let me get out a sketchbook and we can have a play. I actually cut a paper out of my sketchbook because I loved my painting that I did the other day so much. This is really zoomed in. Why is that so zoomed in? Okay, that's a wee bit better. Do you know what acrylic ink looks like? But, well, I'm sure you know what acrylic ink looks like, but I will show you. I'll show you this. Get some water because we'll need it. Anyway, it is very pink. That is looking purple on screen, but I will see what I can do. Usually, sometimes when I cover, that's looking a little bit closer to reality. But acrylic ink, fun. I always, the reason why my background is so messy is because I always wipe my brush on it so that I don't dirty my water so much. And it looks fun in the background. Anyway, that is the fluorescent pink acrylic ink from De La Rowney. Perfect for backgrounds to acrylic paintings, acrylic gouache paintings, things like that. This ArtGraf, I quickly used it yesterday while I was at the Apple store waiting for my computer to get fixed. They didn't really do anything, but that's okay. No fault of theirs. Soft, water-soluble ArtGraf. Portuguese Viarco, is that how you say it? Viarco, Portuguese Pencil Factory. Yeah, so this is fun. It's very chunky. It's very, like, feels like using, like, the feel of it in my hand is like this fine tech graphite crayon that I like to use a lot. But this is not water soluble, and this is a 2B, so this is much harder, I think. Although they look the same. But this is not water soluble. This is, well, I mean, there's a little bit maybe, but this is water soluble. Which I did have a play with. Let me show you. No, I'm not saying that this is great, but I did a self-portrait with it. And another one. But yeah, I've been wanting to get like the little pot of ArtGraf, but I just can't bring myself to spend $30 on it. So this was like $5. So I figure if I use this all up, then it will be worth the investment into the pot. But I kind of like this better because then I can use it as a pencil too. And you can get like fun kind of big texture shapes. I'm going to try dipping this in water and see what happens, but that might just, I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh yeah, that's nice. I mean, we'll see how much I use it. I'll probably use it to draw with, probably more than anything, but it is also fun to use for shading and stuff. And I don't know, I'm very novice at this, but it's just been something that I've been wanting to get lately. And so this stick satisfies my ArtGraf, especially knowing that I can use the paintbrush on the end of it like you would use the pot. So yeah, happy. And I've been looking at the Inktense graphite blocks too. So not a lot comes off the side, but a lot does come off the tip. So whatever that's worth. Yeah, I've been looking at the Inktense graphite XL blocks, which are basically this, but they come in different colors. And you can use them to draw with or with a paintbrush and stuff. But again, they're not $5. So gonna stick with this and have a play. And I do also have this ArtGraf Tailor shape, which is like a color, and it feels like a different material, but I think it's essentially the same thing. Just a colored, like this feels a lot waxier than this does. But again, you can do the same thing, and it's fun. It's a fun color. So yeah, happy with my ArtGraf stick. And then I've been doing some paintings. I took a workshop from Gail Kabaker and Jennifer Orkin Lewis, who goes by August Wren on the internet. I signed up for just the replay of one of their workshops. I've done two actually of theirs, but the most recent one was Fashion Inspired Italy. And let me find my painting. So they like to use gouache, acrylic gouache, and I've had this set for a little while now. It's a Turner Acryl Gouache 12 color set. And this is the World set. There's 3 different versions, but this set does not have yellow. I think I have a video. I definitely have a video where I swatched these out. So I'll see if I can find it and link it below. I wonder even if it's in here. No. Anyway, it's fun. When I first got these, I was like, I don't like it. I don't like the colors. I was really scared to use it because it's acrylic, and so as soon as you put it out on your palette, you can't reuse it. Like gouache, you can reconstitute and continue to use it and use it after it's dried. Acrylic gouache, once it's dried, it's done. But after watching Gail and Jennifer's process and having them explain how they use it, and I forget which of them said it, but they're like, you need to put out more paint on your palette so that you can actually use paint to paint with. It was something like that, and I was like, of course you need paint on your palette to be able to paint, because before I was just putting out like these tiny little dabs, and it just wasn't a fun experience because I didn't have enough paint to actually cover space. So anyway, long and short of it is, I've done a few paintings now and have really enjoyed using it. I know that there's more than just this one because I've done a few, but I did this one, and then I did this one of my niece and cousin, and I've had to pull out my regular gouache, yellow yellow regular gouache to mix in, because there's just no yellow. Like there's no way that I could get that that yellow color with my set here, because this permanent yellow orange is as yellow as it gets, and it is orange. So, but they're really nice. The texture and consistency of them is really nice. The way that they go down on the paper, the texture when they dry, the ability to layer and everything. Even though I'm okay layering with gouache, like I don't have a problem layering with gouache, regular water soluble gouache or anything like that. But so because I've been having so much fun, and ever since I got that other set, I've been thinking I should get another set to add more colors, and so I did. Just that. This is another set of Turner Acryl Gouache, and this is the Earth set. So there's one more set, the Dream set, which we'll see. I mean, I'll probably get it at some point or other, but I got this set, the Earth set, because there's two yellows in here. There's a permanent yellow deep and then cadmium yellow light. So I thought, cool, those are good yellows. Probably a warm and probably a cool, I don't know. But also, this fresh green caught my eye because I love a good acidy green color, and turquoise. I love using turquoise watercolor, so I thought that would be really fun. And then black and white and burnt orange and violet and all of the things. So I'm going to swatch these out, and then we can see what the colors are, and then probably not in this video, but I will make a color chart so that I can see how these mix together, and I may even do a like big color chart to see how all of these mix together. That's going to be a monster color chart though, so I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'll maybe do like a select few colors, but anyway, I've got some acrylic gouache now to play with. I should have no problem having any of the colors that I need. Is that enough space? That should be enough space. This is permanent red. Very nice. And the red that I already have over here is, I don't know if you care, cadmium red medium. And then permanent scarlet is next, which is probably a little bit orangier. Yeah. Oh, hi, you're gonna step in wet paint. Permanent yellow deep. That's nice. I was so resistant to acrylic gouache. Oh, I don't know if I was covering that. I was so resistant to acrylic gouache. Anytime I saw somebody paint with it, I was like, no, I'm good with gouache. I'm fine with gouache. I don't need any acrylic gouache because gouache works well for me. And here I am. And now here I am, having fun with acrylic gouache. Acryl gouache. I don't know why they don't just say acrylic gouache. Look at that. That's fun. Fresh green, phthalo green, that matches the ArtGraf. Turquoise blue. Oh, that one's nice and opaque. Manganese blue hue. And we have violet fluorescent. Excellent. I'm not sure how fluorescent that is, but burnt sienna. Mars black. So the other set has Mars black as well, which is just a nice dark black. And then finally, permanent white. Sorry, titanium white. Titanium white, which the other set also has. Well, you're not going to see that. Anyway. There we have it. And the tubes are like, they have the different kind of color pattern on it, which I guess is fun. But yeah, there they are. Pretty colors. I'll show you. Obviously still a little bit wet, but very nice. Very nice. So yeah, quick little video doing some swatching, a little bit of talking about some new art supplies. I maybe will do a painting, perhaps. I maybe will do a painting. Okay, let's do a painting. in the skirt, the very loose representation of the locks, the illusion of city in the background, somewhat moody, dreamy sky. Yeah, happy. I'm happy with that. I'm not sure that really looks like my niece, but it's definitely inspired by... Cool. And I know I didn't use a ton of the paint colors, like I didn't use all the colors, but I was able to get some really nice colors, and I am really happy that I have yellow now to play with. And I think together, the two sets combined is going to be really great. Yeah, cool. Well, I wasn't expecting to record a paint with me today, but I'm happy that we did that. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to include, I probably don't need to be telling you this, but I'm going to include this as a speed paint. You would have just seen me paint this as a speed paint in the art supply haul video and quick swatching. But I'm also going to put this out as a real-time paint with me, so you'll see all 52 minutes of me painting this, including my thought process in picking the references, and all of that. So I won't speed it up whatsoever. So if you want to see me step by step paint this and my thought process as I did it, check out the next video. Yeah, cool. Okay, I think that's a good plan. Thank you for helping me make that plan. You will also see me use ArtGraf quite frequently in the near future, probably at art hang parties. And yeah, more Acryl Gouache fun. Okay, I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to say thank you for hanging out with me and for your support while painting, and I will see you very soon. Bye!